Oh, what have I done? Yes.
Scorch, how you gonna leave me right when the show starts?
We didn't say that you got an intro and all that. I didn't know that. What's happening,
Alright,
guys?
so hello guys, hello. First of all, before we get started, neither me nor Scorcher want to be here today. Ain't that right, Scorch?
Nope. I don't want to do. I didn't want to do this, but this waste man, rat demon, Harry Kane, has got us.
Yeah, he's got us here. So for those of you that don't know how you can't know because it's what the stream's all about. Harry Kane has decided that he's staying. I mean, did Harry Kane decide he's staying, or was it decided for him?
I think that I think the way that they've framed it.
Hang on, Scorch. We've got Taylor on as well.
Oh,
Taylor, you've messed up my. Look at this. Now I've got to change my whole background. This ain't right.
I got all Kane on my team. What's happening?
Cool.
You lot good, yeah?
We're right. We're just saying that Harry Kane has decided himself that he's going to stay at Tottenham. I mean, it wasn't decided for him. You know, after some long, hard thinking, he said to himself, "You know what? I think I'm better off staying at Tottenham this summer."
Yeah.
Right?
that's one way of looking at it. That's one way of looking. I think that's a little bit far-fetched, and this is why. When it first came out, Harry Kane did the what would you call it? Impromptu chat interview, sales pitch, whatever you want to call it.
Sales pitch.
Sales pitch. When he did the sales pitch with Gary Neville, I remember him saying, ultimately it will be his decision. And at the time I thought, raw. Either football's changed or he's either feeling super entitled or delusional, one of the two. And he was coming off of the back of being the top goal scorer and top assist maker in the league that season. So you could kind of see why he might feel like that after, is it 3 golden boots, 2 golden boots, whatever it may be. So you could kind of see, but that is what it is. Delusion. Because he hasn't decided. Daniel Levy.
Yeah. Daniel Levy.
I've got this written over my face, Jess. What's going on, man?
That's how
the hell are you doing, man?
Listen, I'm still new to this whole setup thing, so just let me flex.
Ducking.
Do you want it gone?
Nah. We'll keep it.
What I want to know, guys, is, are Tottenham better without Kane?
Nah. As much as some people might hate what Kane's done, or you get me, or how he's gone about this situation, Tottenham team is not better without Harry Kane. I think it's pretty straightforward. You take out his goals and assists and what he's done for the team. Out of most teams, you know what I mean? Not even just Tottenham. If he was somewhere else getting those numbers, you take him out, you remove him from the situation, it'd be very, very hard to say that team will be a better team. Very hard.
Do you know what as well? I'll be honest. I look at the 2 games we played this season. Both 1-0, 1-0, isn't it?
And one was a penalty.
Yeah. Won by Dele Alli and scored by him. Well done, Dele. He ran 11K that match as well. Well done, Dele. Keep this up. We like to see 11K running in games. That's good. I do feel like had Harry Kane been playing those games, I got a feeling with Harry Kane invested and trying to win the goodwill back of the fans this season, I've got a feeling that he's gonna have a good season. And I think Spurs can do something this season. I said before, I'm gonna say it again. I think Spurs can do something this season. I don't mean finishing top four might be a bridge too far. I think we're gonna surprise some people.
Okay. Now, Harry Kane said in his statement, uh, let me actually try and get it up, okay? And I want you guys to decipher it and tell me exactly what this means. Yeah, you listening?
Yeah, go on.
He said, "It was incredible to see the reception from the Spurs fans on Sunday and to read some of the messages of support I've had in the last few weeks. Clapping hands football. I will be staying at Tottenham this summer and will be 100% focused on helping the team achieve success." Guys, what do we make of that? Because the fact that he had it this summer, for me, says that he's out of it as soon as the proper bid comes in.
Yeah, this summer bit is crucial. And I think a lot of people are missing that. It kind of shows to me that this whole situation is not really. Do you get me? This isn't really what he wanted. It was kind of out of his control. And as soon as things change, or whenever the next window, I reckon if something happens, he's gone. He's gone. But I think as a Tottenham fan, do you know what I mean? If we can get enough out of him in that time, then just let's do it, innit? I'm here for it. If he can benefit Tottenham in that time from now to when he goes, I'm here for it. I'm all here for it.
He's got 3 years left on his current contract, which he signed at the age of 24, 6-year contract at the age of 24 with no release clause. Genius. With the 3 years on his contract, can we see his value going up or going down? I mean, has he hit his pinnacle in terms of market value?
Yeah.
Scorcher.
Oh yeah, go on.
Is Scorcher frozen? I think he's frozen.
Yeah, he's frozen on my team. Yeah,
look at his face.
Let
me take him out of the stream. Okay, he's back. Okay, he's kind of back. Taylor, since you're here, what trajectory do we see Harry Kane's market value going in?
It's hard to say it'll go up. It's hard to say it will go up, man. I feel like this season was, to be fair, I feel like even maybe last season, if we got rid of him maybe last season, I think we would have got the most money. We would have got the most money. But going forward, I don't think we'll see more for Kane. Only also because of what's happening around him. You got like the guys like Haaland coming up. Do you know what I mean? You got all these young projects coming through that are promising to do things that are bigger and better than possibly what Kane's done. So why would they then spend the big money on Kane further down the line? Do you get what I'm saying? So I don't see the price ever getting higher than what it is now. It'll be very hard. Very hard.
If I recall correctly, it's reported that Spurs or Daniel Levy rejected a £120 million bid from City. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 120. Yeah.
So
apparently he just, you know, when you get the WhatsApp here, but you don't open it. You can see. So on the WhatsApp, they sent the WhatsApp, but he seen 120. 20. Nah, let me just leave that unread. Let them man, he didn't open it. Them man ain't even got blue ticks.
So what I want to know is that if Daniel Levy rejected £120 million, what will it take next summer or in January to prize Harry Kane from Spurs?
It's a good question, man.
I think next season, provided he doesn't do something insane like score 40 goals or something, I'd imagine his price would be around about 120, around that. I'd imagine his price is now. His price is what they're willing to pay now because they won't want to pay that next year. Hence why Daniel Levy's going to want that.
Okay, so if he has a 25 to 40 goal season, his price pretty much stays the same, 120 plus, right? Well, actually, not 120 plus because they rejected 120. So let's just say if everything stays the same, he's worth 140 million, yeah, according to Daniel Levy, yeah?
Okay.
What
Yeah.
happens if Harry Kane has a terrible season and doesn't even register double figures, goals or assists? What does that do for his value, or is his value cemented already?
Just we could talk about that, but that would be a waste of all of our time here today.
Okay. The point I'm trying to get at is, are Spurs making the wrong decision in keeping him now? Because you don't know what the future holds. You have a team now willing to offer you 120. Why not take it right now?
In my humble opinion,
yeah, man.
Sorry, Taylor. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say I don't feel like it's detrimental to the club to hold on to him now. Like with Sportsman, I feel like if they offered us, if he stays with Tottenham, I feel like it's a guarantee he's gonna hit double figures. You know what I mean? It's almost a guarantee. It'd be very unlikely he doesn't hit double figures. You know what I'm saying? So it will be beneficial for the club, and also if he does do that, then next season they'll offer what 100 to 120, which they basically offered now, and I feel like it's a win-win. Do you know what I mean? It's a win-win. If they're offering that now, we might as well hold on to him for a season. Even though I don't feel like it's going to be a season, but hold on to him for a season and then take what they're offering now. Just take it then.
Who is this they you're talking about?
The Pagans.
It's true. When I say they, there's only one club that has shown interest. There's only one club, so
you see for me, yeah. When you've got,
coach, go on.
You see for me, when you've got a player that you didn't pay anything for, where's the loss? If we sold him for £90 million, where's the loss?
yeah, there's no real loss. There's just a loss in knowing that you could have got more.
There's just greed. It's just greed.
Yeah, greed. Yeah.
Because for the most part, I would say for the most part, what percentage of footballers, out of all the footballers that play in the big four leagues, let's say, what percentage of footballers go for over £50 million?
That sort of money, yeah.
Hardly any. How many go for over £80 million? Or euros, in fact. 90, whatever. So when you're in and around the numbers of 100 or whatever it may be, whatever the final number ends up being, when it's from something that was only an investment of wages, literally of wages, I can't really see how it's a loss. When you sell him, you sell him. That's all it is, really. It may be more valuable for Tottenham to hold this squad together with Harry Kane for one season, and then see what we can do. Rather than getting 150 or whatever the final number is, and then you're still essentially going to restart our project anyway with a new manager. You might as well say, this is my thinking. I'd rather give a new manager the opportunity of a season with an informed Harry Kane and some of his own signings, and see what he's capable of doing.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
My issue is, how do you guys guarantee, like when I asked you, Taylor, who is this they, and you said there's only one team that have put a bid in for Kane, how do you guarantee that next season or in January or any time down the line that this same team are going to come back in for him?
Yeah, and this is it. There's no guarantee, is there? This is the problem. This is the problem.
Because why is it a problem? Who's it a problem for?
Because
if you're
the
planning
money
to sell, if you're actually planning on selling just a bit further down the line, it's a problem.
There's only a selective amount of teams that can afford him when you look at it realistically. Do you know what I mean?
It's also a problem. It's also a problem for Harry Kane himself.
Jess, you said if you plan on selling down the line, it's a problem. But Daniel Levy came out and categorically said, we don't want to sell Harry Kane. He's not for sale. So there is no problem. If you kept Harry Kane, this is perfectly fine. And no, we're not spending the Kane money already. No.
You got to look at all the parties involved. And one person we're forgetting is Harry Kane himself. Now, forgive me if I'm wrong, but it seems like he is hell-bent on leaving Spurs. He's made his mind up. He wants to go. Yeah. So if this offer doesn't come in and he wants to leave, what's that going to do to his performances potentially?
I don't care. It's very simple to me. This is how I look at it. Harry Kane is 28, 3 years left on his contract at Tottenham today. These are his options. Complain and try and get out and have 3 years left on his contract at Tottenham today. Or play good and hope you get bought out for a wild amount of money, but it involves playing good for Tottenham. This is the only way out is being good for Tottenham. I don't care about, I'll be honest with you, I don't care about Harry Kane. I don't, and I think he's too much of a professional, and I think he cares too much about his standing in within the culture. Yeah, I think he cares too much about his standing within the culture to be a brat, to play poorly, to sulk on the pitch, all of those things. I just can't see it. So, yeah, I think the only person in this situation that's got a real problem is Harry Kane and Charlie Kane. Mostly Charlie Kane, because he's an awful agent. If I was Harry Kane, this is what I'd think about doing. I would think about getting my head down, potentially, if City don't make a bid, getting my head down, doing what I need to do. And I'd also, I understand this your brother, so you don't really want to diss your brother. I'd also look about maybe bringing in somebody else to maybe, give young Charlie some guidance, maybe, perhaps.
I think, yeah, with regards to that, if Harry Kane had a Mino Raiola as his agent, then
Gone.
he'd be gone. He'd be
Paid.
paid. On a slight segue, have you guys seen the demands that Raiola has made for any club that wants to sign Haaland?
Nah, what's he said?
He said he wants a salary for Haaland of 820,000 euros a week. He wants about, I think it was about 20 million agents fee.
No,
And
30
he also
something.
wants,
Is that
cool, I
30,
didn't want
is
to
it 30
exaggerate.
something or 27? I swear that.
Yeah,
I swear to God.
And he also wants a salary.
So, demands.
Yeah.
Demands.
Like the thing about Raiola, sorry to go away from Harry Kane, but the balls on this man, yeah. He's just so brazen.
Wait.
Yeah.
When you say a salary, what do you?
So
what do you
basically, a
mean?
salary, yeah. Like when you have a job, yeah, the money they pay you a year, that's called your salary, Scorcher. Yeah. And it's I've got to go back to basics because it's that absurd that I've got to go right back to basics and strip it down. So basically, he wants, yeah, the thing you get from your employer, he wants that even though the team will not be his employer. So when I talk about the size of the balls on this man,
yeah. He's actually smashing it.
I'm back. You said to me a new thing. Agent fee, I understand. Footballer paying his agent, I understand. But you said salary. I'm.
So obviously, yeah, of £820,000 he's demanded for Haaland, he'll get his 10%. Yeah, but knowing him, it's probably more like 20%. Okay, so like £160,000 a week. Yeah, he then wants the club that signed Haaland to give him a salary as well, and on top of that, he wants more money than most of us will probably earn in 10 lifetimes in a lump sum.
But I don't understand. I don't understand. You keep saying he wants a salary, but
salary.
I don't understand. Yeah, I'm not understand. Like,
I get it, but
why?
It's bonkers. What he's asking is bonkers. What he's asking for is mad.
Yeah, I don't understand. He wants to just wants a salary.
Doesn't want. He's demanding a salary.
Oh, he demands.
Yeah.
I
think
the best.
we as I think we as a nation can learn a lot from Mino Raiola going forward in life. You know, whatever you want, just make your demands, isn't it?
Or
Like
demand it.
simple as that. Guys, I'm gonna hit up the comments. This isn't a long stream today. We're literally got about half an hour, so I'm gonna hit up some of these comments before we wrap up. So our favorite ACG says, Nathan says, I don't feel sorry for that idiot Kane. Man signed a 6-year deal at North London Nando's. Let him rest in piss, the fool. I regret reading
Jesus.
that. I regret
Jeez.
reading that comment. You know, I
Jeez.
need to read them before I put up on screen.
Before
Yeah. Where am I? Cool. Asim L, big up Asim L, said, all I want to know is, does he walk back into the team or does he have to earn back his spot? Purely from a FF point of view, couldn't care less about Spurs. No offense.
I
What's
think he'll
FF
have
point
to.
of
I
view?
think he'll have to work. I think football fairness, maybe. I'm guessing
Cool.
something like that. But I'm guessing he'll have to do a bit to get back in the team.
You say that, but who? I don't think so. If we're talking about personnel, Son goes back out wide, Kane goes down the middle.
No. I'm not talking about the system. I'm saying he started on the bench on Sunday.
I reckon the next couple games you're gonna see. I think he'll be back into the starting lineup. To be fair,
There's no
I
way.
mean,
There's no way that you keep Harry Kane and don't play him, because then that's
yeah,
dumb.
it don't make sense.
That's
Yeah,
you got 150 million pounds sitting on the bench.
sitting on the bench. Yeah, no, it's mad. It's mad.
cool. Abdul Messi, my favorite guy from Hargeisa. No, from
Oh,
Mogadishu.
my man's brother,
My man's brother. What's he? Yeah.
Lionel. Yeah.
He's yeah. This was in response to me saying our Spurs better off without Kane. He said no, Spurs need Kane to win the Conference League. I regret reading that one as well now. Should never put that up. Scorch, the other day, well, maybe a couple of weeks back, you said that Spurs are probably going to treat the Conference League like the Carabao Cup, essentially. And you were proven right with the team selection in that first game. Yeah, so well done there. You're not always wrong. You're wrong quite a lot, but you're not always wrong.
I think
What
I've
else
been
do we
right
have?
quite a lot lately, though.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
No.
mm-mm. No. Asim again said, I heard some other pods saying the rest of the top four will be disappointed he stayed. It makes Spurs a top four challenger. Personally, as an LFC fan, I couldn't be happier he didn't go City. Guys, you might think I'm crazy. I've been called many things in my time: footballing terrorist, the worst thing to happen to football since football. I've been called loads of things, but I don't think that City need Harry Kane. It's
I
just
don't
me.
feel
Like,
I don't feel like they need him. But what Asim saying though, I agree with though. Like, if he goes to City, I reckon it's me personally. I think it's a 2-horse race. Do you know what I'm saying, between Chelsea and City? Whereas him staying at Tottenham is I feel like it's a lot more open. A lot more open. I feel like all the Liverpools, the Chelseas, they're absolutely buzzing. United's, I think they're buzzing that he's staying, buzzing, because I can't see City getting any worse with Kane. I feel like it can only get better. Can only get better.
I agree, you know, Sim, because for me, I look at the league and I look at Chelsea strengthening, you know, everybody generally strengthening, and we're here at the start of the season thinking the same sort of things. Like, we got our favourites, but the same way you got your favourite, you know, there's another team that you might look and think, oh, they're capable of doing X, Y, Z. Harry Kane swings that. If you take anybody that is going to provide, throw an extra 20 goals into a team, or 30 goals if you include assists, it changes things over the course of, you know, however many games you play in the Champions League or your 38 games in the league. Throw an extra 5 goals onto your Champions League campaign and see what happens. Throw an extra 13 goals on your Premier League campaign and see what happens. I'd argue Harry Kane definitely swings it. But we just saw City win the league without a striker. Now, I'm fully of the belief that if they try and do that again, it's not going to work. Because I feel like the Premier League is the league of adaptations. That's one thing I think that
and change.
Yeah, like that's one thing I think that the Prem has over other leagues. I know people speak about how competitive it is, but it's like part of the reason why it's so competitive is because there isn't one way of playing football. You got this manager that's got this idea, this manager that's got that idea. Nobody doesn't subscribe to the same footballing basic ideas. So you're constantly having to adapt to this, adapt to that, new things and try whatever. And I'd imagine that a lot of the teams in the Prem, given the quality of coaching in the Prem, I'd imagine a lot of teams have maybe found some kind of solution to that. Possibly. I don't know. Possibly. But I'd imagine it would be a lot tougher this time round doing it with no striker or false nine or somebody, whatever you want to call it, that stuff where they're not playing Aguero. Yeah. I can see if they try and do that for the whole season,
Myth.
no
Myth.
bueno.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I disagree, but each to their own. Long Ranger says, Kane going to score 20 plus. No team can go without that. And those are actually facts. I want to disagree, but those are facts. Tia Capin, if Son was to ever get injured and Kane left, Spurs would be in big trouble. No, if Son got injured and Kane left, Spurs would be in Arsenal. That's exactly where they'd be.
We'd be in
But
big trouble.
I
Good
never
job.
get
Good job
when
letting it happen.
people. Yeah, I never get when people say stuff like this. Like if a meteor
Yeah,
crashed out of the sky and landed on Liverpool and removed Alisson and Van Dijk, or aliens teleported Van Dijk somewhere away and a bit of his knee, what would Liverpool would be in trouble? We know this. They're marquee players. Of course, things change when you remove them. That's a bit weird to say.
I'm just saying, but like you can say like if Arsenal lost Aubameyang and Lacazette, they'll be in big trouble. No, they'll just be the exact same because with them they're not doing much anyway.
I saw something about Aubameyang to Man City.
That'd be lovely. He'd score a ton of goals.
6
Aubameyang at Man
million goals.
City, 6
6
million
million
goals.
goals.
Yeah, easy. Let's see. MMB said if Kane gets injured as off season, looks old, things can change quickly. I think that was in response to his value earlier on. I think he has to score for his own good to get that move, but at the same time, scoring a lot of goals may make Levy dig his heels in even more. So it's like a double-edged sword.
I think one
You know what I
thing,
mean?
I think that whatever it will be, I feel like it will be wrapped up and decided before we get to the end of next season. So it'll be because you got to remember the World Cup's coming as well. Who the fuck needs all of that shit knocking about in your head when you got the World So I'd imagine, regardless of whether he does perform or doesn't perform, I'd imagine it'd be wrapped up before the end of the season. But I fully agree with MMB.
You would think it'd be wrapped up, yeah, but you're forgetting Levy isn't a normal person. He's not easy to deal with. So.
Oh no, sorry. I mean on Aaron. Like when you get Kane, that's a different conversation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zam L. I'm pretty sure Zam L's from Canada. So shout out everyone in Canada. Heard it's cold up there. Sorry. Zamo said, wouldn't rule out United to put in a bid for Harry if Haaland goes elsewhere next season. Now, this brings me on to one of my other subjects is Gary Neville. Gary Neville seems hell-bent on getting Kane a move somewhere, and probably United. He came out last night and said, do you guys see what he said?
I didn't even see what he said, What did he say last night?
Oh Lord, maybe I need to if you guys stay right there, bear with me. Let me see if I can get it up on the screen. Gary NEVI Neville on Harry Kane. No, that's just the goal. This was last night. Long story short, he said that United need to sign Harry Kane, essentially. Long story short, he said that United need to sign Harry Kane. It's in their best interest. Sign him.
I'm quite surprised they didn't go for him, to be fair.
You sure? Like, I'm not sure. So forget that. I can't be bothered to share that. It's just I can't bother to watch the ad. But I don't know. Look, some people say that
Sorry?
Harry Kane is
One
is
sec,
what
one sec.
what's this? What's going on? Hello?
Yeah, sorry, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay, cool. People saying that Harry Kane is what United need and that he's best suited to United. Um, I don't know. You think so, Schools?
I'm in
I don't think you
big
can.
agreement. I'm in big agreement. Personally, for me, I think Harry Kane. I think Harry Kane. He would suit Man U to the T. To the
Yeah, it's butters how
T.
much he'd suit them, man. I don't like it.
I
Like I
mean,
think
one
he
thing I know
is
for
the
sure.
perfect striker for Man U.
Yeah.
You know
Even
what?
more
Yeah.
so than Tottenham. Being honest, I can, I can see him in the shirt. Being honest.
You know what I can see after the opening game United played against Leeds and seeing how far forward Bruno Fernandes was getting, bearing that in mind, and also bearing in mind how deep Kane likes to drop, that for me is just crazy. Like, yeah, so yeah, it's like Dragon Ball Z Fusion. It's
Yeah.
that is Dragon Ball Z Fusion if you think about it. Yeah, and you know what? When I do think about it, what I can see him doing at United is a lot more than what I can see him doing at City. At City, I can see him scoring tap-ins from crosses. At United, I can see him doing a lot.
All around goals.
Yeah,
Yeah, I imagine it. I can see him at Old Trafford floating around that park like he owns the place, you know. But I
yeah,
can't see it at City. I see him just doing his bit, trying to not,
yeah,
just trying to just get through, be English, don't know, blue eyes, country.
yeah. Oh, by the way, Yatri said Chief Morton scored a hat trick. We'd love to see it. Also, Yatri, I'm not watching the Carabao Cup tonight for Arsenal because my priorities go armchair gaffers, you guys, then Arsenal. So and the thing is, yeah, I'll be honest with you lot, like Yatri, Asim, Nathan, Abdul Messi, MNB, Zam L, you guys have never let me down. Arsenal let me down every week. So I'd rather be here. Few more comments before we wrap up. Let me go right to the bottom. Jordan McNamee, Wagwan, my charges. Jordan McNamee is from like Scotland or Newcastle or somewhere, and you can
Yo,
tell
yo,
if
yo,
if you
yo, 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 yo. You never heard of you
Menemy.
never heard of no Jamaican called Mac, you get me, Mac, whatever. What's that boxer?
but listen,
McAllen.
he
No,
said
McAllen.
my charges. It's me charges. Like so he spelled it wrong. He wrote my,
Oh,
so I
so
know his
sorry, the authority and all things patios.
Patios. Listen, guys. That was it. Really, we just wanted a quick little rant on Harry Kane. Before we leave, Taylor, Harry Kane staying. Good thing, bad thing.
Good thing, man. I'm happy. I'm ready to move on and just kickstart this season. You know what I mean? With him as well. I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it.
Sim, you see this? This is look,
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm
this
ready.
is me. This is me telling you that what I'm not gonna do, I'm gonna welcome Kane. See it? Look.
Nah, it's not a welcoming thing. It's a
No, no, no,
you
no,
get
no.
me.
You're here for the season. Then you
Oh,
see
sorry,
after
I've
the
just seen
season.
something. Asim said he thought that Kane sacks Charlie already. Maybe if that's the case, maybe he's hired Gary Neville. But
Wait, I've
yeah,
just flicked on the Arsenal game.
yeah.
It's not looking like a Prem team versus a Championship team.
Okay, Scorch. Yeah, Jordan, Scorch. Someone said what happened to the final third.
Oh, um, we had technicals this week, so we didn't moan. We did rather than moan, we just did this today instead.
Exactly, Jordan. You need to understand. Like, you need to put two and two together. No final third, but you're getting this. Yeah. But as of next week, you'll be getting everything. Weekend review, Conti Corner, final third. I think next Tuesday is transfer deadline day, so we might even do. Who knows? Might do
I'm
like
gonna start bestsellers when transfer deadline finishes.
And guys, I've been gathering data to do my system. A lot of you guys have been asking what's going on with my system. I've got to gather data to base my points on. So yeah, there's a lot going on.
You know what I need though?
350.
Two things.
What's that?
And it's a bit techie. I need you to backdate a system for me. I really think we deserve a Sheffield United system.
I tried, funny enough. But when I'm doing my analysis on the system, I have to watch the games or get extended highlights, and there aren't any of Sheffield United.
And you refuse to do that.
I can't just watch a 3-minute highlight and then make my analysis over that.
Why not? That's what Gary Neville does.
Yeah, he can do that because he's got how many caps for England and how many appearances for United. All I've got is this, and those Sunday calls back there. That's what I've got to my name. Yeah.
All right, we wrapping today.
Yeah, we're wrapping. Armchair Gaffers at home, thank you so much for joining us for this impromptu stream. Taylor, thank you for taking part as usual.
No worries,
Scorch, thank you for not being a football terrorist today. And
yeah, take a day off. Fuck it.
Yeah, and we'll see you on Monday, unless something happens tomorrow and we got to come live again to talk about that.
Something's happening. I'm jumping in, man. I love it.
Bro, listen.
I'm jumping in.
Taylor, do me a favor. Listen. I'm gonna shout you directly and just put you on the list.
Listen, I'm ready. Don't you see every session I got my shirt on? Look, I've got my shirt on. Look, Tottenham.
Less of that, please. Yeah. In fact, you know what? Yeah. See that over there? And you got one of those.
What's that?
The Armchair Gaffer shirt.
You can't see.
Don't even get me started. Talk to Scorch about that one. Don't even get me started. Talk to Scorch about that one. Don't even get me started on that.
And also, while we're here, you Armchair Gaffers at home, why you get the shirt and support Armchair Gaffers properly in style? Okay, think about it. And that bombshell.
That is a bonkers way to say yo.
Remember, us guys aren't media trained, so we don't really know how to. Yeah.
All right, man. Them, we all need to tune into this game. This guy,
I'm about to.
Guys, watch it. I see, but you bringing it.
I'm tuned in.
We'll
guys,
catch up.
Thank you. Sorry I didn't get all the comments, but you know how it goes. Next time we'll. All right, Fusion.
Yeah, 100%, man.
All right, peace out.
All right, love every time. Take care, bros.
Cool.